I know foolery when I see it. I'm telling you, I watched Jesse Dollamore, David Packman, and Farron Cousins just today, just this morning. Y'all think I'm playing? On David Packman, we had a pastor named Mark Burns. On Farron Cousins, Ring of Fire is what his show is. Representative Rodney Davis is saying that when they take over, because they're going to be taking over the House and or the Senate, but he's from the House of Representatives. And, there's only a 2-seat difference right now, which is why Biden can't pass anything, because he, in cinema or voting with the Republicans. So they can't get anything passed. And there's 8 other Democrats as well that are voting with Republicans, but those are the 2. Well, he's saying he's going to have a committee that's investigating the January 6th committee. He's going to have that committee when they take over. He's going to have the January 6th committee investigated. That's his first order of business, is to have the January 6th investigation investigated. So there's going to be an investigation investigating the January 6th investigation to investigate everybody on the January 6th committee and bring criminal charges against them, including Nancy Pelosi, because she's the one who authorized the January 6th committee. And then have them brought up on charges by whomever is in charge of the DOC, because they're going to get rid of Garland, and they're going to have whomever they pick as the attorney general. It won't be Barr. It'll be somebody that's going to bring criminal charges against them and make sure that they go to jail. See, this is what I said about y'all not voting. Y'all not voting. So they're going to control whomever the attorney general is that's in charge of the Department of Justice. They are the Republicans. They're going to completely control him. He's going to be a yes man, and he's going to bring charges against Nancy Pelosi and everybody that's on that those 2 Republicans and the 6 come on, Golda. The 6 committee members that are on the January 6th committee. They're going to be brought up on charges and put in jail. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to have the votes to do it. And they're going to have an attorney general to do it. Okay. Now, this one is important. A man named Pastor Mark Burns, he's a Republican, he's a black guy. He is running, and he wants to bring back the WHO Act. The WHO Act it's a McCarthyism. It's called the House Committee on Un-American Activities. And this is something that was back in the 50s. Now, anything that was back in the 50s was against black people. But this is a black pastor who decided to, go back and dig it up. And so he's going to use it against gay and lesbian parents and even if you're not lesbian or gay and you are heterosexual parents, and you're allowing your children to be transgender. Okay? You're allowing your children to be transgender. You will then be considered grooming your kids, and that is going to be considered a national security threat. I'm reading it because I want to make sure I have it right. And so therefore, you will be considered to be destabilizing the republic. And so since you are grooming your children, and it is going to be considered a national security threat, you're going to be brought up on charges. And since it is going to be considered a destabilizing of our republic, he's going to then have you, the parents, heterosexual parents, gay and bisexual and or lesbian parents, he's going to have you guys executed. Under the WHO Act. Let me read what the WHO Act is, because it's still on the books. The WHO Act is the House Committee on Un-American Activities from the 1950s. Okay? This is under the McCarthyism Act. It's called a lack of loyalty to the United States. Okay? So this is who's running. He's a candidate right now. Okay? He's a Trump loyalist. Now, Trump hasn't backed him, but these ideals are from what's his name? Miller, Steve Miller, and Steve Bannon. These are the McCarthyism ideals. And because this black man wants to get in, even though he's not endorsed, because he's black. He's black. So he's figured it out. Let me go and push these ideals. Somewhat like Enrique Torrio. He's figured it out. Let me push these ideals. And let me kiss the ring. And let me get in. And Trump's welcoming everybody. He doesn't care what race and what shade your skin is right now. He just wants everybody to do his bidding and get in. And then once you get in, right? And once everybody gets in, even if you're an Irish American, and even if you're white trash American, get in. Run for office. Get in. Get in and change those laws and put those McCarthy laws in. Because those laws don't apply to you, darky, Italian-y, Asian-y, Irish-y, Hispanic-y. But get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Change those laws. Just get in. Even if Trump don't get in, it don't matter, because Trump's from German descent with his German wife and her German parents and his German kids. And some of y'all are saying, but wait a minute, Trump's grandkids, they're Jewish. The husband is Jewish. And Ivanka just went in there and turned her back on him. Ivanka is a woman. And women are what? Expendable. Women are meant to have what? Males. Y'all, come on. Y'all know this. So I say this to say, again, I got another video and I said, people keep saying, well, why are you reaching out? Somebody literally typed and said to me, what I'm saying is falling on deaf ears. No, it's reaching the right motherfucking ears. Ooh, I'm trying to stop saying that word, because this is why my videos are chopped up. I got to go back and take out all the F birds. You see, I'm talking and then I jumped to something else because I done flew off with them F words. This is why I keep reaching out to MAGA, Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Americans, Hispanics, Cubans, Island Pacificers, Asians. This is why I'm calling you. Africans, Barbadians, whatever race you want to call yourself, no race. Whatever you want to call it. Black Americans, Whatever you want, whatever race you want to call yourself, doesn't matter to me. White, non-white, whatever you want to call yourself. Gay, non-gay, heterosexual. I don't care. I'm not a racist. I could care less. You want to live in America? Anybody want to live in America? Can't hear you. Anybody want to live under a democracy? Hello? Because all you're doing is foolishness. You opening the door for a tyrant. And it's not Trump. So stop all this foolishness. Listening to that fat flunky Philip Scott. I'm not gonna vote. I'm not voting for nobody. I'm not voting for the Democrats. Don't vote for the Democrats. Don't push another button for Nancy Pelosi. I love what she did. I love what she stood for. And I ain't mad at Nancy Pelosi for earning her millions. You supposed to get your millions. But this is a new day. Let's us get our millions. Let's vote these bastards out. We don't know what we're going to get when we vote out Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Ted Cruz and the everybody else and Lindsey and what's that fool keep arguing with Dr. Fauci. We don't know what we're going to get with these new people. We don't. But the good thing is they only got to be in there for 4 years because we're going to vote them out too. Right. We're going to vote them out because we already know some foolishness is going to get in there. We know that. Some foolishness is going to get in. But listen, I'm not going to curse in all my videos. Okay, yes, I am. Shit, I'm a cursor. But listen, throughout the 50 states and the 2 islands and the District of Columbia, until they make it a state. I got some things I need to say and some plans. If we stick together, we can all get our money. Yeah, I want my reparations, but there's other people in this country and every race of us that's poor, that's the working class. There's a way for all of us to get our money. There's so much money that we're making that's being sent. Just think of it. The money that Biden sent to the army did not require him to go through Congress to send $1 trillion to Ukraine. Don't you think that a new Congress can have our president send $1 trillion to us without Congress? Stop sitting there thinking that it's impossible, please. We can have our president send us checks every week without Congress, with the right people in Congress. For the People Fund. Every week we get a check. Tax exempt. Exempt from everything. Exempt from garnishee. Exempt from whatever. It's our taxes. If you can send $1 trillion to Ukraine from our tax dollars, you can send the American people that same $1 trillion to help us out. Cash money. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop saying it's an entitlement. Stop trying to play with our intelligence. Come on, people. Stop the stupidity with our money. Stop saying, but the inflation's going to go up. Do you know when they said inflation was going to go up, that they took $4.3 trillion when they said, you know why our inflation is up right now? $4 trillion to bail out the stock market. And not one goddamn newspaper or news outlet covered it. They did a blip. They did a blurb. That is why inflation is so high. Because rich people's stock took a dive. They did a little blurb. It's not high because they sent us the stimulus checks. The stimulus checks was a teeny bit. It wasn't even $1 trillion. But the stock market dipped. Why? Because they got nervous. And people stopped putting money into the stock. So it dipped. What people stopped putting money into the stock? Rich people. Rich people. Stop putting money into the goddamn stock. They stopped putting their own money into the stock. If they hadn't stopped putting their own money into the stock, and the taxes, the little bit of taxes that was used to give us those 2 little stimulus checks, goddamn inflation wouldn't have took a hit. It took a hit because they stopped paying into their stock. They stopped trading. Not because they stopped trading because our taxes that we were still collecting our taxes. That's all they did was allocate our taxes to pay us. And rich people stopped investing. And that's why inflation took a dive and a hit. I'm going to be in here eating, doing my exercise. Tomorrow I'm going to be down to 205. I'm losing like 1 pound a day. So working out. Yeah. I'm not even going to watch it. I don't want to see it. I don't like violence. And I don't want to see people getting shot because y'all refuse to go out there and vote people out these people out of office. I don't want to see when they out there. I don't want y'all to see my corpse or I'm going to be in hiding. Me and Leon time price, baby. Yes, baby. I should have been an opera singer. All right, I gotta go. I don't think I got that many curses in this video, so it shouldn't be too many skips. When you see the skips, I done let the French fly. Ciao. Have a nice day.